Hey, good people. Happy Monday. It's the beginning of another week, and I want to start the week off by talking about value and respect. Value and respect. Now, these are the words that resonate for me right now, but you may find that there are others that you would put in their place. So use whatever words, ideas that accord with your thinking or your spirit, okay? So value and respect. What is the difference? Well, to see something as valuable is to know that it's important, that it's useful, that it's worthwhile. And there can be many things that you see as valuable. And you know that because you want those things. But when we value a thing without the added element of respect, we can be inclined to just take it, or to diminish its worth in some way by haggling, by bargaining, or even comparing, right? It should be worth less because someone else can do it or make it, or someone else has it, right? We've seen that in our workplaces, especially with women and people of color. And I really don't think there's ever been a question of value. Folks know that a contribution is being made, and that's why they want the labor. But has there been an acknowledgement of the value of that labor, of the value of that person through fair and equitable compensation, and by shining a light on their contribution in the workplace? That's the question. And that's the difference between value and respect. Respect brings with it an acknowledgement of value in thought, in word, and in deed. Value without respect feels draining. Respect added to the mix is restorative to any relationship, right? When we move with respect, we appreciate, we affirm the value in the people and the world around us. When we move with respect, we acknowledge that the wants, the needs, the desires of others are just as important as our own. And we inquire about the wants, needs, and desires of others. What's the golden rule, right? It's not just do unto others as you would have them do unto you. It's also do unto others as they would have you do unto them. What do they want? And how do you find out what they want? Well, you ask them. You care enough to ask, right? So I invite you today to start putting this idea into action by affirming the life within and around you. Appreciate, acknowledge, express. So for example, if there's someone in your community, in your workplace, who contributes to your life in some big or small way, and maybe you've just taken it for granted, right? Or you've acknowledged it, but you've done so internally, silently to yourself. Speak it to that person, right? Speak it to them, voice it. This can apply to the online community too. If there's someone that you've been following, that you've watched from afar, that you've benefited from in silence, let them know that you see them and that you have appreciated what you've seen. If you've watched my videos for a while and never said anything, say something today. I would love to hear from you. I would appreciate that. Another example, in your household, perhaps you take for granted some of the things that your loved ones contribute to your life, right? Do you appreciate the person who does your laundry, who cooks your meals, who mows the lawn? Then acknowledge that. Acknowledge the gifts, the talents, the contributions of the people under your roof. Let them know that you see them and appreciate them, because that is restorative for any relationship. And of course, bring it to the self. Bring it to the self. Because in many ways, you barely notice your body until something breaks down in it, right? You take for granted that it's going to show up for work and in working order every day. But today, make a different choice. Today, notice your body and appreciate all that it does for you. Literally speak to the miracle that is your body temple today. Get in right relationship by noticing what it gives to you and receiving those gifts with respect. Acknowledge the value by showering your body with loving care today. Don't try to haggle. Don't try to bargain, right? Oh, I'm just going to skip this meal or skip this workout or movement routine, or, I'm going to just go numb and overeat, or I'm going to push through the tired, right? Not today. Respond with respect by giving it what it needs to be restored so that it continues to show up day after day in glowing good health for your benefit. Right? There are countless other ways that you can get into right relationship with your inner world and with the world around you. So think about what you can start doing or do more of right here today, because it starts with you right here today. And let me know what you come up with. Thanks so much. Thanks so much for tuning in. And until next time, much love.